Guess who's back? Back again. 2020 is the year of unexpected things. I think since the last time I filmed a video, I got a job promotion. I got bangs, which are now getting a little long and I need to trim them. I got sick. I lost my voice. I got a new computer because my old one finally died. What else happened? I feel like so much has happened. It's oh, I saw a guy take a shit in front of me because he didn't realize that I could see him through the gate. That was my first day back at the library. I saw everything. But the point of today's video is that I'm back and I'm excited. I don't know if you're excited. Maybe you're not excited, but you know what? I'm excited. So anyway, for today's video, it's gonna be a cool, chill, relaxing, hopefully, reading vlog.
That is not correct.
I've talked about the series before. I think it was during a vlog. I had recently just found out about it. The premise sounded really exciting. It sounded like a lot of fun. I was intrigued. I read it while I was filming a vlog and I ended up falling so deeply for this book that I have been so incredibly excited to finish it. Originally, I thought that it was going to be a duology. Turns out no, it's a trilogy. Bring me their hearts. You guys remember this? I don't know if you guys watched the video, but I just really like this book. It's become one of my favorites. I completely did not expect to love this as much as I do, and I am just flabbergasted that more people have not read this. I am going to be reading this weekend. Also, the second book, I have already read these two books. See, this is how you know that I really like these books, because you guys know that I have a problem trying to finish series. These two I read, like, well, this I read, and then this one I pretty much immediately read when it came out. And now I have the new book. First of all, huge thank you to Entangled Teen for sending this to me. I was so excited. They actually contacted me on Instagram of all places. But yeah, basically they contacted me and they were like, hey, we're sending out, like, you know, the third and final book of this Sara Wolf trilogy if you're interested. And I was like, listen, I was pretty much willing to give you a vital organ in exchange for an early copy of this book, so long as you allowed me the time to read it before I perished, you know? But since you're offering oh so kindly to just send it over to me, like, yeah, sure, I'll read it. They sent it to me and I'm just can you tell that I'm excited? Seriously, guys, this series, it's so good. It's so good. You guys need to read it. It's so good. It's so much fun and it deserves more love. Yes, please read it. Anyway, I already opened this because of course I did. They're changing the covers into more of this like black and white thing, which I am a little sad about because I actually do really like these covers. I think that they're like kind of badass, but this is really cool too. Like, I'm not mad at it, and like I said, I'm just excited, like, to delve back into this world and these people and the angst that follows along with it, and I'm excited. Also, I just realized that I didn't actually say what this is about. So this book follows a young woman named Sara who is a witch's heartless, which basically means that she is the witch's immortal, all-powerful protector slash kind of servant. Basically, she is forced to do whatever the witch tells her in order to gain back her heart and gain back her humanity. Thus begins the journey into this book. She is forced to basically go to the capital, to the castle, to meet the prince and win his heart, figuratively and literally. I don't think I did a good job describing that, but that's basically the basic premise. There is more surrounding it. Sara as a character is one of my favorite characters. The side characters are great. The relationships that she builds with all these side characters are great. And I just, seriously guys, highly recommend this. This, by the way, doesn't come out until November 2nd, I believe. Side note while this loads. Has anyone listened to the new Mamamoo song? Like, I've fallen into such a deep Mamamoo hole this past month, and they've just been releasing so much music, and I've just, Ding-a-ling is my morning getting ready song, and I've just been listening to it so much. It makes me feel good. It's great. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. November 3rd. Yes, it comes out on November 3rd. So that's my plan for this weekend. I'm gonna read all of these. So now, let's go. gonna do my makeup so I could look presentable, but it's Sunday, it's my off day, and I don't want to. I took a whole day off yesterday because I needed a mental health day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I still feel a little exhausted, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm back into reading and I'm enjoying this book so much. I am currently this much, like almost halfway into the book, so I'm on page 165. I think I finally narrowed down what it is about this book that I just personally enjoy so much, and I think it's a combination of it being very reminiscent of earlier YA. Think of it kind of like Vampire Academy vibes, where the main protagonist is a little bit of a reluctant hero and they're kind of sassy and witty. It's that kind of thing, and then it also has a bit of a almost fan fiction vibe, and I mean that in like the best way possible. There's something about this, like the tropes, the relationships, how they're built, that feels very fan fiction-y to me, and I love that a lot. Also, like the whole, I don't know what to call it. Okay, this is the trope, I don't know what it's called, but the trope that always comes to mind and that I've mentioned before is like the Inuyasha movie trope, where like this person is almost turned evil by a power within themselves, and then they are kind of pulled from the depths of that by the love interest. I don't know what that trope is called, but this is very much that, and that's another aspect that I just completely adore. Also, mother-daughter relationship. Well, mother-daughter-esque relationship in here. I had forgotten about that. Well, not forgotten, but like I feel like I was so interested in like the romance aspect of it that that aspect of the book I had kind of pushed away in my mind, and now that I'm going back into it, like I really love the relationship. Sara she's brought into a family, a noble family, in order to infiltrate the palace and stuff, and the matriarch of that family, well, I mean, she's like the only person left, she's very reluctant in a way. There's just a whole aspect of that relationship and the way it grows that it's just beautifully done. Anyway, okay, that's it. I'm about to finish it, and I just had to take a really quick, oh my god, look. And I just had to take a really quick pause because stuff's going down and I can't handle it, so I needed a little break. Why? I'll never be over it. Oh my god. That ending gets me every time. Just a fair warning, it does have a cliffhanger ending. So if you do like this, just be sure to have the second book ready. I recommend borrowing it from your library if possible, just so you can have a little insurance. And so you don't have to suffer like I did for like a whole freaking year. Well, I mean, you're not gonna have to like wait a year for it now, but you get what I'm saying. It was just so hard to wait the whole year for it to come out, which is I think another other reasons why I was just like so excited to like finally read the second book once it came out, because the ending just destroyed me. So I'm gonna move on to book number 2. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it today. I was planning on watching Addams Family Values today because I watched The Addams Family yesterday. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies, obviously. I've really wanted to rewatch it, so I might do that a little later. So I'm probably not gonna finish the entire book today, which is fine because then I could listen to it at work tomorrow.
News. Father, what is it?
It's an Addams.
I only made it this far today. I really didn't get much listening time today at work. We're trying to work through a couple projects right now that we have the chance that the library isn't open to the public, and also like we were just chatting about Halloween plans and Halloween costumes, which I actually ordered my Halloween costume and it's gonna get here on Wednesday, I think, so I'm not gonna spoil it. Hopefully I'll get a chance to show you guys what it is, and hopefully I'll make it look good, but I don't know. Tomorrow I'm actually only working for half a day, so I'm definitely gonna try to finish that tomorrow, just because I really want to jump into the last book already. I really want to read the last book. Some preliminary thoughts about this, and I mean very early thoughts, because obviously I'm only like this much into my reread. 56 pages into my reread, so I can't really say for certain if any of my original thoughts will change. I think I definitely like the first book more than the second book. Not that this is awful or anything, I just think that I really enjoyed the first one, and a lot of the aspects that I enjoyed in the first one have kind of been put to the back burner in this one, which I think is part of the reason why I have like that kind of like, yeah, the first one's better. Although I still like this one, but the first one's better. Sara is still sassy and great, and I like her. But something that has definitely changed from book 1 to book 2 is the character relationships. Understandably so, with what happened at the end of the last book. It's very understandable that there are fractions in a lot of relationships, you know? But I do really miss the interactions between our main quartet. I obviously understand why it is that way, and also how that sets up the third book. I get it, but I just really miss the relationships. I miss the friendships, I miss the romance, I miss the mother-daughter relationship. Like, I miss them a lot, and I understand why things are the way that they are, but I just want them back, is my point. Which I guess is kind of like obviously what is hopefully going to happen, at least to some extent, in some way, shape, or form in the next one, right? Things are gonna get wrapped up, characters are gonna come together again. I'm excited about that. But this one, I am finding myself kind of like just wanting to rush through it, whereas the other one I was kind of like savoring, enjoying the experience. And for this one I'm like, okay, it's good, I'm enjoying it, but like I want to know what happens in the third one. That's kind of like my preliminary thoughts. Again, I'm only like 50 pages in though, so like maybe my thoughts will change. I'm gonna try to read as much as I can right now, and then tomorrow finish it, hopefully. Every time I say that I jinx it, but I'm gonna try to finish it tomorrow. I just really want to get to Send Me Their Souls as fast as I possibly can. Like I need to know. Because if there's one thing that this freaking series does really well, is cliffhangers. And now that I'm like working my way through it again, I'm reminded of how it ended, and I need to know. I just need to know. Looking a little rough, but I just got out of the shower and I've been doing laundry and my hair. This is kind of like what it naturally does. I finished Find Me Their Bones. I actually got a chance to listen to it a little bit at work, and then when I got home, like I said, since I've been doing like just chores and laundry and stuff, like I really got a good chance to completely finish it. So now I am caught up. I can jump into Send Me Their Souls. I'm not sure that I'm actually gonna start it tonight though, because to be completely honest, I'm a little exhausted. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Final thoughts. Pretty much what I had thought. There were new characters that were introduced that I did enjoy and I liked, but like I said, I just have been really attached to the original characters. The cliffhanger ending, that happened again on this one. I'm intrigued to find out maybe a little bit more about the magic system and how it's worked and how things are gonna get resolved, because now we have delved into entirely new territory. Obviously, like, it has kind of been set up a little bit in book 1, definitely more in this one, but now I'm just confusion about what's gonna happen. Like, I just want to know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, like the logistics of it. Like, is there hope for these characters? Because I am worried. Long story short, I'm intrigued and I'm ready to suffer. Good morning. It's like 2 days later. I pretty much didn't include any of the films that I clipped. It seemed pointless to include clips when I didn't get a chance to read. Today, though, is my day off. For the most part, I do have a small meeting today over Zoom, which I should probably be getting ready for, but you know. And then that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I work. It's my Saturday. We rotate Saturdays, and I am actually working on Halloween, which, speaking of, my Halloween costume is here. I don't know if it's a good costume, but I really like it. Okay, I really do need to get ready though, because I don't think I'm gonna be on camera myself. I think it's more like a presentation towards us kind of a thing, but you never know. So I need to like at least put on a little concealer or something. Then as soon as that's done, I'm jumping into the book, because when I tell you that I have been dying to read it, voting.
Which libraries are you doing?
So I believe I am doing libraries that start with H all the way to the end.
Oh no. So I am 94 pages in right now, and first of all, my heart, that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil anything. Other than that, I will say I'm nervous. I'm happy about where things are, because that's where I was kind of hoping things would be, but I'm nervous because it feels like it's really early in the book, and like I'm just, especially with Sara and everything that happened in the last 2 books and where it seems things are headed to now, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. So I'm nervous. I'm having a really hard time not spoiling anything. Happy Halloween! Oh, you can't see me. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. I'm letting my bangs kind of air dry. I'm about to start getting ready for work, which means that I have to iron my my Halloween costume, and then I'm trying to decide what kind of makeup I want to do for it. Since I had the little conference yesterday, I don't start until noon, so I have a little bit of time to get ready. I'm excited. Like, I haven't been excited for Halloween in quite a long time, to be honest. Okay, actually, let me put a roll in my hair, because this is just getting... I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to pin them back yet or if I want to curl them. But it's always a good idea to have them facing forward. And then if I want to pin them back, then it's no issue. But, you know. I didn't do my skincare, actually. Let me... These under eye creases, which are killing me. They are awful and I hate them, but it's what it is. Partially, I think it's because I've been wearing contacts for so long. I always kind of tug at my eyes, at least a little bit when I put them on, and it's just what my face looks like. By the way, this is really good. I recently used up the yellow one. This is a tiger grass one, which is the slightly green one. I used the ceramide one. I actually went through 2 tubes of that, and I really liked it, and now I'm trying out this one. I do think the other one's a little bit more hydrating for my skin, but this isn't bad, and it helps calm down like irritation, which I've been getting a lot of because I've been wearing a mask. Time to iron my stuff and start getting ready.
More the shape that hers is in. Was that English in your neighborhood 5 times a day? Where'd you get those eyes?
So I'm home now, and I changed. I was gonna show the whole costume. I didn't get a chance to do it beforehand because I was running late, and then I also needed to charge my battery, and then at work I didn't get a chance to. No one else dressed up, by the way. I was told everybody was gonna dress up. Everybody was excited. They were hyping me up, and then I showed up and literally no one else was dressed up. Only me. But whatever, it was still fun. I really like my costume. My eyelashes are like falling off now at this point. but it was fun. I like dressing up. I think I'm gonna try to dress up more often. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna show you guys the full thing, but I had to like make dinner still, and I just couldn't do that with my costume on. Now, oh god, let me just show you the state of things at the moment. And then over here, I just have a mess to clean and I don't want to. See, this is why I really wish that publishing companies would send arcs of audiobooks too, because I would have finished this by now if I had an audiobook. Not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time kind of like starting my brain this morning. Don't go into my room. Right, okay, it's Sunday and it's time for me to get down to business to defeat the Huns and finally finish this off today. It's my last completely free day until the end of the week, and I just really want to finish this. This week is the release date. It's gonna come out in like 2 days, 3 days. What day are we? It's Sunday. Oh my god. 2 days. It's gonna get released in 2 days. And honestly, also with election day just like getting closer and closer and closer, I just need a little bit of happiness before the results come out. My plan today is going to be to finish this. Also, I need to shower because can we just take a second though to like appreciate the curls? Like, oh my goodness. If you have very stubborn hair like I do that just will not hold a curl for very long, hot rollers are the way to go. Anyway, yeah, that being said though, first things first, I have to clean my room because I definitely did not do that last night. So I'm gonna need to tidy that up. Probably continue watching a few Rachel Maxey videos in the background as I do that. Okay, so I've been really tempted to like redo my room and redecorate my room for the last few months. I think since quarantine. I mean, being locked into your room for like a few months will do that to you, I think. And rewatching a lot of her old videos isn't really helping. I mean, I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna start buying new furniture and getting rid of like perfectly old furniture that I already have. But boy am I tempted, let me just say that. Nope. I have an idea for an outfit tomorrow that I think it would be really cute. Then I also think that it would be even cuter with like a vintagey hair style. This looks not good, but hopefully in the morning it'll look fine. I'm going to avoid using setting lotion just because I don't want my hair crunchy, and I do want the curls to kind of like fall a lot faster and a lot easier. So hopefully, like just my hair being like still a little damp from the shower will do that. Book of the Month has ads now? And why the fuck are they so sexual? Oh yeah, that's a way to get subscriptions.
I trusted enough to cut my hair, but Jen won't let me cut her hair. I have a lot less hair than you. That's true. The stakes are much higher.
Oh my god, I look like Doña Florinda. As you can see, it's the end of the day. So much for finishing the book today. Basically, what happened is that I ended up doing a deep clean of my room. I talked with my family in Mexico for a few hours. I had a minor existential crisis, got a hold of it by watching a lot of YouTube videos, and now it's the end of the day and I'm exhausted and I got no reading done. So this vlog is just gonna go on forever. Anyway, I mean, at least now you'll get to see how my hair turns out tomorrow. I am gonna try to get a little bit of reading done right now. Not much though, because it is already, oh, it's 9. Well, I mean, it's still late, but like I thought that it was like 10 or something. I swear, I hate the time change so much. I made myself some tea and I'm gonna drink my tea and read my book just somewhere. Oh wait, where is it? There it is. Okay, it's time. Oh no. Now for the fun part. Okay, I know that I said that. Oh no, lost the AirPod. Oh, I know that I said that I didn't put on styling lotion so that they would be not as curly, but I think that having them on for like 12 hours might have counteracted that a little bit, just a tad. But if anything, when in doubt, there's braids. Time to brush forever. Pull and tug. I'm not gonna shape them that much today. I just really want to brush them out and kind of shape them with my fingers as opposed to doing it with the clamps like I have done in the past. Also, I was hoping that those clips would give me volume at the front, but I don't think that they really did much. See, the trick to like every vintage hairstyle, I'm realizing, granted I have very limited experience, I've only tried it a couple of times, but really the brushing makes or breaks it, because like compare this to this, you know? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep brushing. Maybe do my makeup and then probably keep brushing, and I will be back. By the way, this wasn't my this wasn't the intended look, but my hair's too curly, so we have to improvise. Or I have to improvise. And also I have 15 minutes, so I mean, did I overdo it? Definitely. Oh my god, my mirror's so ugly. I'm gonna get a nice mirror, so I'm just holding on to this one until I find one that I like. This is way too dressed up. I'm literally working 5 hours today. This is not... whatever. Okay, so also I wore red lipstick, even though obviously it's not even gonna be noticeable because I want to be wearing a mask. But you know what? I'll know, and that's what matters. Day, and I am trying desperately to distract myself. Not having a lot of luck. I can't really concentrate on anything else, so do you see them? Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No.
Where's the Mexican at? Oh, it's over there. No, is it? No.
So it's the day after the election. It's Wednesday today. No clear winner yet. Honestly, I mean, like, you're watching this in the future, so you're obviously more aware of what happened. I just really hope it's good news. Like, I told myself I wasn't gonna get my hopes up this election, because the last election, honestly, it was really hard, but I think I'm still getting my hopes up. Anyway, books. So today I am going to try to finish the book today. I think it'll be a good distraction, not gonna lie. I did get some reading done yesterday, but it wasn't of the book. I'm just gonna very quickly mention this just because I did end up falling in love with this, and I bought the second and third volumes last night when I got home, so I figured, you know, obviously if I like something that much, it deserves to be. I went to the manga and I was browsing around in the manga section, and this book was actually shelved incorrectly. It was shelved in the manga. So I was like, okay, you know what? I've heard good things about this. It's a graphic novel. It's short, whatever. I'll read it. I started reading it, and I swear to everything that is good and holy and wholesome and lovable and adorable, I feel like this is what helped me a lot yesterday, because I was starting to get really anxious, I was starting to get nervous, and then this kind of distracted me for an hour, and it helped a lot. And then when I got home, I read a little bit more of it, and then this morning I finished it, and it's a great distraction. It's, like I said, wholesome and adorable, and I love it so much. I'm talking about Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. It is a graphic novel. Just made me feel good, and it gave me like little like butterflies in my stomach because it captured the feeling of like getting a crush so well. And then it also deals with other topics like, you know, coming out, a little bit of like homophobia, figuring out your sexuality and stuff like that, but it's still very light. Like, it's not a coming out story. It's really like more a story about these two young boys' friendship, and it just happens to also have those elements with it, which is always what I have wanted. Like, it's nice to see that, like, you know, books about marginalized people don't always have to be about their marginalization, if that makes sense. Like, it's nice to see minorities and marginalized people out having adventures, falling in love, just being regular ass people in stories, and I love it. It's adorable, and I feel like it was good for my soul, and it kept me a little bit more sane yesterday. And like I said, immediately when I got home, I ordered the second and third volume, which will be here hopefully tomorrow, maybe on Friday. So that means that today I'm gonna have to count on this to be my distraction. Okay, not gonna lie, I am freaking out, and I really do wish that I had finished this book before the election as I had originally planned, because right now I am just overwhelmed. Excuse me, sir. Oh god, I look like a blob. Like blob.
That's why I said go fuck yourself. You're fucking both of us over. You're a bitch. What the fuck you doing? Doesn't matter that these people are libertarian. These don't matter, right?
No.
Wait, could you vote for these and these, or only one of them?
Only one, my dude.
Just
Like,
in case
only
you don't
those
like
two
either.
are like the main ones, really.
The third parties are just in case you don't like either, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't, you can vote for them, but it doesn't really do much since the majority is like Republican or, you know. I don't like you.
I don't like you. It makes you think I ever said I like you.
Fucking Kanye
Fuck
West.
you.
It's day 3 of the election. No results yet. And I am fine. Yesterday I literally got home and I was gonna try to read as a distraction. No idea what I was thinking. I literally just sat in bed refreshing my feed for hours, and yeah, that was my day. Didn't even realize that hours had passed until it was already like 11 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I need to go to bed, but what if there's updates? But there wasn't any updates really. And then literally I woke up this morning at 6 in the morning. First thing I did was like turn over and look at my phone to see the results, and they're still not on the bright side though. Volumes 2 and 3 are on their way. They should be here tomorrow. This poor book, I have no idea when I'm gonna get to finish it. I did actually finish a book yesterday, by the way. I think if anything, this hour-long vlog is really gonna show why I rely so much on audiobooks. Rarely do I have time to actually sit down to read, or even the few times that I do, sometimes I'm just so tired that I don't want to listen. Audiobooks are just great. I love audiobooks, and what if the audiobook for this is out already? I mean, the book is already out. This is a good series. I want everyone to read it. Don't let me down. Come on. Please have it. Please do. Oh, they don't even have the ebook. Let me go request it real quick. Send me their souls. Sara Wolf. Comments, please. Okay, that's that. So, what else? Am I gonna try to finish that book? Like, I know I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna be just refreshing, just scrolling, just don't know. I'm not even wearing makeup to work today. Like, what's the point? Like, hello, half of my face is getting covered anyway. You can barely see my dark circles. Another part of me is just like, I just don't want to. So
one eternity later.
okay, so it is a full month since I started this vlog. I checked on October 22nd, and it is today, November 22nd, and I have yet to finish this dang book, which is unacceptable, and it will get finished today, and I will upload this vlog. You know what's funny? Actually, let me check. Oh, by the way, my lip, I know it looks like I busted my lip, but it was literally just my lips were really dry and I started biting the skin off and I overdid it. In this month, since I have been filming this vlog, I actually completed, and I am way ahead of my Goodreads reading challenge for 2020. Since the last time that I read Find Me Their Bones, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have read 9 books since I finished Find Me Their Bones. You want to know why? Because they were audiobooks. Well, and 3 of them were graphic novels, but the rest were audiobooks. I rely on audiobooks. Anyway, all this to say is that today is Sunday. I am planning on doing absolutely nothing except for finishing this book, finishing this vlog, and finishing this video. That is the plan for today. Actually, I should probably take off my makeup first because I fell asleep with my makeup on and everything yesterday. Hence why I look like such a mess, but I feel like it's very fitting for the situation right now. So that's the plan. So far, what can I tell you guys about this? I have, oh my god, I have filmed little clips here and there throughout like the past 2 weeks of me filming, which I don't even think I'm gonna include on here because it's literally just me reading this book, but I've only gotten through a few pages at a time, like maybe 15 to 30 pages at a time, and I don't see the point of including all of that when I don't really go into detail about what I think about the book. But I have actually made it past the halfway point. I have like 200 pages left ish. Can I just say, like, you would think that like the fact that I have been stalling on this so much is because it's awful or something, but it isn't. It genuinely isn't. I have been enjoying it. I've been having a good time reading it when I do read it, but I just don't have the time or energy to like physically read a book right now, and that's what's really been bringing me down, which is very annoying. Also, I'm just sad. Can you see, like, I've been carrying this around so much, it looks very beat up. I literally take it with me everywhere in hopes that I could get some reading done, and then I never actually do. Anyway, okay, that's the plan for today. I'll check back with you guys. My lip really does look swollen. Oh my god. I need to find my lip mask because my lips are really suffering. Check-in time. I have like less than 100 pages left, and I definitely have thoughts. I have so many thoughts, but I'm gonna save that for the end because I want to see how it wraps up before I like completely make up my mind on things. But I will say I am getting worried because, like I said, I have less than 100 pages to go, and I feel like I'm running out of pages really quickly, and there's things that haven't been resolved and haven't had, and I'm scared that everything's gonna be really rushed in the end. I think that's what my main concern is right now, but I'm like, but I mean, I'm into it, but it's just like I keep having like little like intrusive thoughts of like, wait a second, I'm running out of pages. I'm like, I'm running out of pages really quickly, and things are not they're not clicking, and I'm just scared and worried, and I don't know. So I finished it. I'm really glad that I waited until the end to kind of make up my mind about things, because the epilogue, wow, that epilogue changed a lot of what I was thinking and feeling. Oh yeah, I finished it, by the way. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained. It's just that epilogue, man. Oh my god. Thoughts. Oh my god. Thoughts. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh my, that epilogue threw me off. I thought that I had like a clear idea of what rating I was gonna give this, and like of my thoughts, and then the epilogue kind of like punched me in the gut and hit me right in the heart, and that epilogue was really, really good. Oh god, I'm so conflicted now. Okay, here's the thing. Most of the book, I enjoyed it. I thought that it was good, but after a certain point, I feel like it got really repetitive. How do I say this without spoiling it? It got repetitive. There were certain aspects of it that just kind of just kept happening, and you know what it reminded me of? And I know that I said I wasn't gonna mention Harry Potter in my channel again, but literally it's like the thing that's like popping into my head right now. Kind of like of Deathly Hallows, in which there's kind of like a war situation happening outside of the story. Like it's still taking place, but really what we're following is like these main characters who are kind of in hiding, traveling, trying to find the solution to everything happening over there, if that makes sense. Which is fine, but I feel like that just became so much of the book that it just got really repetitive, and then Sara kept repeating the same things over and over again, and I found that after a while, like every chapter ended basically like with her saying the same things over and over again, and it did get a little bit repetitive. So it did kind of take me out of the story a little bit. Another of the issues that I had, this is just like stuff that's like coming into my mind right now that I was thinking kind of as I was reading it. This is even from before, when I was like reading like a couple pages at a time. See, part of me wishes that there had been another book into this that kind of delved into certain situations a little bit more, because it did feel not necessarily rushed. Well, actually no, the ending did feel a little rushed. It was like I was running out of pages and things were happening, and then all of a sudden everything happened and I was like, wait, what? That's what happened? I'm having a really difficult time trying to explain this without spoiling anything. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I think, oh man, that epilogue was really good though, because I was thinking initially, I was like, maybe it's like a 3.5. I'm giving it a 3.5 because it's still fun, it's still enjoyable, I would still recommend it, but I was having issues with it, and then that epilogue hit me, and like maybe it was a little too like happily ever after, but bitch, I love happily ever afters, and that epilogue hit me right in the feels and I was crying, and but do I want to give it 4 stars? You guys are gonna hate me, but I feel like it's a 3.75. There you go, that's my review of this. I will say I still think the first book is my favorite. I still thoroughly enjoy that. And overall, I think the series overall, I'd be willing to give it like maybe a 4 star. Like I would still recommend people to read it. I still think it's a lot of fun, and I really liked it, and I would recommend it. Even though the ending is not exactly what I expected it would be, and I had some issues with it, I still enjoyed the journey and the process. And I enjoyed how we got to the end. You know, it wasn't like a Game of Thrones TV show kind of situation where it's like, I spent all my time with this, you know, kind of a thing. It wasn't that. I'm not gonna do you guys dirty. It wasn't that. The series as a whole, I give it 4 stars. The first book is still my favorite. I would recommend it. I think it's really fun. I think it's like, again, very reminiscent of like earlier YA. So if you're ever in the mood for that, highly recommend this. It was so much fun. Sara Wolf, I am looking forward to reading more of her stuff. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. Sorry that this video was so long. Did not intend it, but you know, now you understand why I love audiobooks so much. So yeah, that's it guys. I finally read my most anticipated book of the year, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Sorry that it was all over the place again, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. I will be back with another video soon that will hopefully not take me a whole month to do. So I don't know. Bye.